And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
From the 35 on second down, Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. On third down, Lawrence. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went. Through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Gordon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Josh Allen. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Second and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Bridgewater. They're looking for Jeudy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 25 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Caleb Chason. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a second and long situation. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This will be caught. Judy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Bridgewater. He'll buy some time right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and it'll bring up third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, 30 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was the prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Travis Etienne out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free,
touchdown! Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Lawrence to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The pass there complete to Sutton. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Bridgewater now for Gordon on the draw. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. To throw, Bridgewater. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and goal. Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his tight end. It's Chris Manhertz. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That caught by Manhertz. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They go play action with Lawrence. Dancing to his left. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out of the locker room. We're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back upstate to Jacksonville. And Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Bridgewater to throw it. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Jared Wilson. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Out to his left. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. There's Chark with a great grab. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon, and they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down." They love being physical.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Bridgewater. This is the tight end Fant. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 63 yards on the ground for him so far. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
Pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys out the mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's your rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, nope, he not. The mind to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a but then take a sin. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God that in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman, and that's by dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory, tell the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open mind, but I do not walk with none alone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the New York Giants. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Ford Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Goff. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the Giants' 49-yard line.
To throw is Goff. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he is going to have a Lions first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Goff a handoff here to Swift. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And Bullock will put this one through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points.
Bro, we'll take 3, bro. It's cool. We'll take 3.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
3 is better than nothing at the end of the day.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he's going to get a good game up to the 34.
Forgot about Saquon.
Success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass.
But don't sleep on Ross. Make sure you watch Ross. Make sure you watch Ross.
Run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Let's go.
Swift's got the first down and then some. And all the way out to the 46. 42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Goff. Williams brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the 24, Goff.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Detroit. Geronimo Allison there to make the grab. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle.
Let's go.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found and exploited it.
Yeah, wow, man. Let's go.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Defense wins games, man.
This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Now Jones.
Yeah, let's go.
And down he goes. Nickel Roby-Coleman, a sack off the corner. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And the ball is
let's go. He ain't about to keep on doing that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He ain't about to keep doing that.
Tough into that play.
He ain't about to keep doing that. Bah! Let's go. Give me that rock. Let's go. Nigga.
I like your analogy there, but here's the key.
Let's go.
As he's picking up the first down, as he's gaining yardage, what's the one thing he forgot about?
Ball security.
Exactly. Everything else working perfectly, and he forgot the most important piece.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Oh, good tackle, man.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Good fucking tackle, man.
You preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't
damn, lineman, you gonna wait to cut somebody? You missed him. Damn, bro.
Read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff escaping the pressure right. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkins.
What's up, my guy?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, he getting his ass toe up. No, it's 10-7. All right, bro. Yeah. Let's go. We about to. Okay, I don't like that play either. Damn, come on, man. Damn, I don't like that play.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Goff now looking to throw.
Oh!
As he throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
He got a bounce. Ooh, you had your man out the back here. Ooh, I'm glad you throw it for him.
Pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 68 yards.
I knew that counter was coming. Damn.
This first half. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Come on, man. Let's go, man.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Oh, come on, man.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Giants. Jones to Ingram.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay there to make the grab. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Credit Julian Love with a pass breakup.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That'll be caught out right by Allison. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races.
What a block. Let's go.
And after the catch, boy, look at the next-gen stats. Says he covered better than 70 yards all told.
Let's go. Right back, Lions.
Good by Bullock, and it's now 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Let's go. Let's keep going, guys.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. On 1st and 10, Jones. Caught by Slayton.
Damn it.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now a play fake here on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his guys have
Let's go.
the closing stages.
Not getting that shit, bro. Stop.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half.
That's all good.
Halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Whoa, what happened?
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of...
Hey, I'm seeing a lot of my plays. I'm seeing a lot of my plays being used, guys. Jesus.
Back to throw. Jones. That's caught by Galladay. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I was right there. I was right there. Damn, bro. You had it.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton there to make the grab. And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
All right, bro.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this
All right,
afternoon.
bet.